Hey guys, Mr. Firm Handshake here, and welcome back to the channel again. If you like the content, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe down below, leave a comment if you have any questions. Let's get into it. So what are we talking about today? EIDl grant. So where to even begin with this? This is a almost mile-long journey that's taken years and years, it feels like, to get from the beginning to the end, when it should only take, what, 7 minutes to run a mile roughly? Anyways, I don't know. But let's just start at the beginning. So roughly a few months back, the Small Business Administration and the government kind of got together and had the loan that you can get for your small business, but also a grant portion that you can get that was supposed to pay $10,000. I know that didn't happen. What happened was $1,000 per employee up to $10,000. SBA. Anyway, so we all know that there's a lawsuit now. I think it's coming out of Florida, class action lawsuit about this, where the SBA didn't give the $10,000. It's just making a, oh, we will give you $10,000, but it'll only be, $1,000 an employee up to $10,000, which was not what was supposed to happen. So we all know that happened. Funds ran out. If you got in line, you got it until the money was exhausted. And then some people were just left with only the loan portion and not the grant. If you get the loan, you can also take the grant. If you get approved or not approved for the loan, you can still get the grant. So let me clear that up for you a little bit. Hey, you're approved for a loan of $50,000. We're gonna go ahead and give you up to $10,000 per employee, and thereafter all the way up to your $50,000. Or, sorry, your credit's not the best right now, you're not approved for a loan. But you still can get a grant, which is free and not repayable. Like the loan, which is repayable and comes with a stack of rules and lists. It's big, it's big. And a lot of businesses aren't even taking that money. Like you hear, they're saying on this next relief bill, we still haven't, spent the other money yet. The other money is basically spent. Money they're talking about that's not spent is for businesses that don't want it because the stipulations are just too crazy and too out of control, so they're not even taking it. So that's not going to help the people. But once again, if you watch my other videos, you'll notice, and I'll probably put one of those on the end for you to click on and watch. If you've been watching those, you do know if you're a business, an LLC, an S Corp, a sole proprietorship, like a legal, registered with the state, with the government business, you can apply and get this stuff. But what they don't want you to know, have a side hustle. You're an Uber driver, you mow yards, you cut hair on the side, you watch kids, you clean houses on the side. If you do something on the side that brings in income, you are a business owner. You own a business. Do you not go work and bring in income for your household? You do. Also, so if you do that, you can still apply for this SBA loan and or the grant. If you're like, look, man, I don't want to sign up on $100,000 because I'm just mowing grass on the side here, but an extra $10,000 in my pocket would help. Check this out. We're like, well, I thought you said it's $1,000 per employee. It is. If you work for yourself, you are your employee, your own employee. You are a person. That counts as $1,000 of stimulus money that you can still get. Now, they are taking applications. It's back open. It closed. It was open. The funds got exhausted. They've opened it back up again. Now, about last week, the funds have been exhausted for the $10,000, the $1,000 per employee. If you work for yourself, you are an employee. Another $1,000 stimulus. That part as temporary closed again. But we all know they're getting ready to pass another bill here soon, which the last week we basically got nowhere. We have got Nancy Pelosi saying, hey, look, we'll come down 1,000, y'all come up 1,000. Let's meet, not 1,000, a billion, and let's meet in the middle somewhere, which I think is very fair. Actually, it was trillion. It's a lot of money. Anyways, so she said, hey, we'll come down $1 trillion, you come up $1 trillion. Let's figure this thing out, which I feel is pretty fair. It's standard negotiation one-on-one. You'll see in later videos, and on this channel, I'll be teaching you how to master negotiation and how, when I learned that, changed my whole life. My background is an 86-inch TV. Not bragging, I'm just saying. I used to live in a home that had floors where you could look down and see the dirt. So, yeah. Anyways, so I think that's very fair. You know, that's negotiating one-on-one. Hey, look, let's meet in the middle here. Nobody's still met in the middle. Now, they're supposed to be taking a month recess. Yeah. But they are saying that they're not going to take a recess next week. So maybe, hopefully, we can get this thing passed, which is the next round of stimulus checks, the continuation of the unemployment boost, so on and so on and so on. And with that, this EIDl, Economic Injury Disaster Loan Assistance Program. So go ahead and get in line now. Don't wait till like, we've opened it back up and everybody's flooding it. While nobody's paying attention right now, the loan part is still open. The grant part is not, but it will be very, very soon. It's like, you know, there's a grand opening on the restaurant. You know, about 7 o'clock, everyone's going to dinner, but you're smart. You're there at 6 o'clock and you beat the line and you beat the traffic. That's what you want to do now. So go ahead and apply and get in line for this. You might go ahead and get the loan part anyways, but even if not, and you're like, look, I'm not a business. Remember, if you do anything on the side that brings in income, you are operating as a business. You don't need a tax ID number or EIN. You don't need none of that stuff. You haven't even made it to that level where you even start qualifying for these things or this stuff. But you can go ahead and get that $1,000. If it's you and a friend of yours, it's your little yard business and they come help you mow, that's also an employee too. But be safe just for now. I would stick around that $1,000 mark unless you really are a business. And like for me, for example, I had a few employees on my EIDl grant, and I got $1,000 per each one of those. So there's also quickly some new information. I'm gonna be doing another part 2 follow-up video to this. We're waiting on some stuff to come out now with all these, bickering in the sandbox, I like to say, with the hair pulling and throwing the sand and nobody agreeing on nothing. Long meetings that happen, which usually are about 2 to 3 hours. Yeah, most of us essential workers are working more than that right now because some of our friends, they're cutting back, so we're having to work more 8, 12-hour days while Congress is taking 3-hour negotiation days. I wonder why nothing's getting passed. Anyways, that'll be another video too. So to show you at least a little bit, I'll probably do another video going into this a little more deeper when it fully opens back up. But right now they are still accepting applications. And there's always a rule to follow. When in doubt, apply, apply, apply. Well, I don't know if I can get to apply. I got turned down, apply again. These things can change every day from day to day to day. So quickly, I'm gonna go ahead and just dive in a little bit. Go to your browser and go to www.sba.gov/coronavirus or www.sba.com/COVID. I think that's what they're actually using now. www.sba.gov/COVID. At the top of your screen, you'll see a little yellow bar here that's talking about coronavirus, COVID-19 relief options, and additional resources. Click here. If you want to dig deep in a little more and see some other resources that they've got going on, you can click there. But what we're going to do is be right here at the top where it says funding programs. You see that right there? Funding programs. You see loans. Coronavirus relief options. Go ahead and click there. Sorry for the delay. We had a storm the last few days. So you'll see this come up here. You'll scroll down here to the bottom and you'll see a few of the programs that we've talked about in the videos. Here we got the PPP, the Paycheck Protection Program. If you are a business, go ahead and file for that. Now here's where we're wanting to talk about right here is the EIDl. We're going to go ahead and click on that. All right, here we go. Now, it'll come down here, economic injury disaster loans. Now remember, you're like, well, I don't really want to run a loan and try to get another loan. Just apply. You can turn down the loan even if you are approved and say, no, I don't want the loan. I just want to grant the free money. So remember that. So what you're gonna do, you see it right here, and you see right here, which this wasn't even open for almost like 2 months. So get in here, get in line while you can. Notice, now accepting new applications for economic injury disaster loans, EIDl. That tells you about eligibility, additional program information. We're gonna go ahead and click on now accepting new applications. Tells you a little bit that says COVID-19 EIDl loan application, apply here. Let's do that. And any questions that you have, please feel free to comment down below. I'll answer them. Trust me, I'll read the comments. I'm on there all the time. While you're down there, don't forget to get your 2 free stocks with Webull. I'll also be leaving a link down below where you put $100 in Webull within the first 30 days of opening a new account, and they'll give you 2 free stocks. I think right now it's between $1,400 to $1,400. Even if you want to put the 100 in, take it right back out, let's get the 2 free stocks. Also, while you're down there, hit that like button and subscribe so you can see more of the content. All right, let's keep digging. So it kind of gives you a roadmap to follow here. You've got disclosures, business information, and like I said, if you're not a business, your business name is your name. For example, my business is Meg Group LLC. If you just work for yourself, you're mowing the yards, or you're an Uber driver, the name of your business is your name. Then you got business owner information, which would be you, additional information, then a summary. So what we're gonna do right here, let me slide out the way just a little bit. If you are an actual business, you'll see applicant is a business with not more than 500 employees. What does it matter about the 500 employees? A small business is considered 500 employees or less. So that's where you want to go if you are a business. All right, if you're not, if you're just doing that side hustle, if you're just, doing things on the side to bring in money, here's where we're gonna go right here. 1, 2, 3 down. Applicant is an individual who operates under a sole proprietorship with or without employees or as an independent contractor. Now, I think it does exclude sex workers. It doesn't exclude, I guess, dancers, professional gamblers, lobbyists, things like that. But other than that, that is where you want to go. You're going to want to go ahead and click right there. Then it'll say review and check all the following. See, here we go. Applicant must review and check all the following. Applicant is not engaged in any illegal activity as defined by federal guidelines. You want to make sure, hey, I'm not selling, what on the side here, and I'm trying to get some money for my business. It's not going to happen. Probably go to jail. I need some bond money, and they're not giving that out right now. Or ever will, probably. So please review and check the following. Boom, we're not engaged in any illegal activity. No principal of the applicant with a 50% or greater ownership interest is more than 60 days delinquent on child support. You gotta take care of your kids. You gotta take care of them. Principal in business terms, if you have a business, you probably already know this. If you don't, a principal, a CEO, an owner of the business, the lingo changes from LLC to such and things like that, organizers, things like that. Basically, anybody that has any ownership of the business that's 50% or more is not 60 days delinquent on child support. So boom. Applicant does not present live performances of a pursuant sexual nature. We already went over that. Applicant does not derive more than 1/3 of gross annual revenue from legal gambling activities. Applicant is not in the business of lobbying. We went over that. Applicant cannot be a state, local, or municipal government entity and cannot be a member of Congress. Continue. Now, like I said, we'll go a little bit deeper into this in another video. Any questions, please comment down below. I just want to get you started. The rest of it is pretty self-explanatory. You should be able to figure it out. So here we go, business information. For example, if it was me, I would click here and put Meg Group LLC. Trade name, for example, if I was Meg Group DBA Pretzels and Things, which is doing business as. If you're a business and then you're doing business as something else, you'd put that there. So, then your EIN number, etc. And then you'll see right here, it says EIN or Social Security number. Once again, if you aren't an actual business, but you have that side hustle, you're doing things on the side, you can still get this money. So for business legal name, you would just put your name, Dick Tracy. Hannah Montana. Whoever it is, what your name is. For example, my name would be Eric. I put that there, first and last name. Trade name, I'll just put my name again because I'm still operating under that same name. Well, you're just a side hustle. You're doing things on the side. So you don't have an EIN, employee identification number. But you see it says /SSN, social security number. So that's where you would put that there. You put the business name would be your name, then your tax ID number would be your social. Organization type, if what you're doing. Are you a nonprofit? Yes or no? Probably not. But there is the applicant a franchise? So on and so on. And then it talks about your gross revenues for the past 12 months. How much have you made on the side? Don't lie. If you don't know exactly, you're going to round get as close as you can, honestly, of that number. Put that there, a rough estimate. Then so on and so forth. Compensation from other resources as a result of a disaster. If you have that, you more than likely wouldn't. You can leave that blank. Then your address, primary business address, cannot be a P.O. box. You would just put your address there. Business name, your name, EIN would be your social. The address, just put your home address where you live. County, zip code, business phone number. That can be your phone number, business email. It could be your email. Now this is important. Date business established. In order to qualify, you have to have at least been a business prior to February of this year, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm just saying, did you start your business before that? Then that's what I would put there. Now, like you said, if it's just yourself, if you've done it for the last 3 years, and you would put January 1st, whatever, 2017, October 10th, 2018, whenever you started doing that side hustle by yourself, or when you were actually a business, that date would be there. And then so on and so on, so on and so on. The rest of that is pretty much self-explanatory. And from there, that's basically all you should need to know. Business owner information. If you don't know who you are, your information, comment down below and we'll help you figure it out. And that's pretty much it. You fill this out. Roughly, I've seen 2 weeks to about a month for this. They're a little backlog right now. Is a good time to get in because it slowed down to get this money. But like I said, get in line. It's not going to be another month before we have an agreement come out of Congress with the Republicans and the Democrats figuring all this out in the sandbox, like I like to say. So go ahead and be in line for this. And if you're already in line and you kind of missed it, they hold your spot. Like example with me, the first time, and very, very important, if you are a business and you're filling this out and it's asking for information to send payment to, make sure you put your business banking account, not your personal. If you don't have a business and everything is what you're doing is your side hustle, and it's your name for the business name, your social, your address, put your personal banking account information in there for personal. It cannot be a savings account. It needs to be a checking account. Maybe some prepaid card, something, account and routing number. So once again, if your side hustle is you and your name, send it to your personal banking account. If you're an actual business and you're doing this, it needs to go to your business banking account. Quick story, and I know this is a little bit longer of a video, but it's a little more informative and in-depth. So when the EIDl first came out, I had applied. I didn't think nothing about it. I just sent the money to my personal business account. I own the business. It's in my name. My name's on the banking account. Thought it was fine. I kind of missed that deadline, just waiting, like, what's going on? Where is my money?
And I kind of missed that deadline.
I kind of started late anyways, why I actually found out about it. But so they closed it down. You couldn't even get this far. They weren't even taking applications. So it reopened back up about a month and a half, 2 months ago. And they sent me an email saying, hey, your stuff's not matching here. I'm like, my stuff's not matching. Maybe I put a number in wrong, banking account or something like that. And I scrolled down to the bottom and it was like the information didn't match. For example, like a check. The check's coming in my business name, Med Group LLC. My banking account had my name on it, so that's not matching. So I had to update my information and actually put, I did it over the phone. I called in just to make sure, but they sent a link in the email saying, hey, update this information. So I clicked on it, made it my my business banking account information, and then everything's fine. Like I said, and that was in between running out of funds last time and getting funds again the second time. They're getting ready, I mean, almost any day now to have it back open for the third time. So go ahead and get in line. There's still people in line now from the other times. There's going to be new people, and once the funds are gone, they're gone. It's kind of a first come, first served basis. They'll have it, up to however many million, billions, or trillions, whatever. I think it's in the trillions of billions, something like that. But go ahead and get in line. Do this now. The sooner you do it, the sooner you'll have it. Think if you'd done it a month ago and today was the day you got it. It wouldn't seem like that long, right? So once again, don't forget, we're on a race to our first 1,000 subscribers, and I appreciate everyone that's watching. The channel has actually started to grow faster than what I thought and what a lot of other channels do and grow already. So I'm very grateful. I appreciate it. I read the comments, I check the views, I check the likes. I really study this stuff day and night, all day, every day, to make sure I can bring you the most accurate, up-to-date, correct information, because there's a lot of fake stuff going around on there on YouTube and on the internet. And this stuff, I'm telling you, is checked, is fact checked. So just grateful for you guys watching and sticking with me and digging deep in this. But please help the channel grow. This is what I'm getting ready to start focusing my efforts on. I do have a retail store right now and a bakery, which is okay, but I really want to start focusing on helping other people and how to obtain wealth and how to grow, just spiritually as well in everyday life. Because money is great, and that's what we're going to talk about on this channel. I'll do a video down the road some. There's a lot of videos I'm going to be doing. This is my third, I think, already this week. But how I absolutely came from like rock bottom, nothing, learned the art of negotiation, and it changed my life, changed my family's life. Really have something now, and I'm proud because I worked hard for it, and can't nobody take it away because I worked for it and I earned it. And I'm going to teach you that through my mistakes, so you don't have to make those same mistakes, so you can learn and you can grow. So once again, hit that thumbs up. I appreciate it. Hit a comment down below if you like the content, any ideas, something I should cover in the next videos, any questions you might have. I will read these comments. You can send me a message. I will get back to you. I promise. I am on this all day like a hawk. I am on top of this stuff. And make sure you subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, copy the link, post it, put it on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever you do. Help us grow the channel. But back to what I was saying, to the 1,000 subscribers, we're on the road to the first 1,000. So when I get to that 1,000, I'm gonna go back through all the comments, and whoever's liked and subscribed and commented, I'm gonna pick a lucky winner, and I'm gonna give out a $100 Amazon gift card or a $100 Apple gift card, depending on which one you would rather have. When I pick the winner, I'll message you, but hey, do you want the Amazon or would you rather have the Apple? And who knows, I might even get excited and pick 2 winners. We'll see how it goes. But I appreciate it, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and stick around for those next videos and the ones to come. Appreciate it, guys. See you next time.